How's it going, guys? Alright, make sure my mic was on this one. Death Battle. Magneto versus Darth Vader. If you don't know who Magneto is, man, he's an Ignite comic book character, so don't worry. He has the ability to manipulate metal, or any type of form of metal. Iron, steel, you name it. He even has the ability to manipulate metal that's actually in people that he represented doing in, I believe it was, X-Men 3? Where a guard had too much iron in his system, and he literally just, forced it right out of his body and ended up killing him. So he's one of actually the strongest mutants for his time before Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force came into play. So he was also friends of Charles Xavier, and they basically came up to wanting to. Charles wanted to have peace in the world. Magneto wanted to wipe out the humans because he grew up in an internment camp, and he was taken away from his family, and that's when he first discovered that he had the abilities. He was, a mutant. So, yeah, I believe he was like Omega level too, and there's mutants that are beyond Omega level. So it's like top tier, and then there's like higher than top tier. So, and that's where Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force came into play. And she was beyond Magneto and Xavier's power level. So, and not going to go into too much spoilers if you haven't seen the X-Men movies, but they're pretty good. Darth Vader. Come on now. If you don't know who Darth Vader is, then you shouldn't be watching this video. Then again, you're probably not a Star Wars fan or Star Trek either. There's those people in that era. We won't include them. Darth Vader, he was a prodigy as a child, but he also had a dark side of him, being somewhat of an orphan, and he turned out to be Anakin Skywalker, and he eventually gets slowly manipulated and turned by Palpatine, who was the second highest level in the Sith Lord levels, and he eventually turns into Darth Vader. I'm not going to too far of a story of it, but he turned out to be one of the most badass people in Star Wars. Now, I like Star Wars up to a certain extent. For if I want action-wise, yeah, I'll watch Star Wars. If I want more realistic technological-wise, I'll watch Star Trek. And that's where I'm at between those two. And that's been a huge rival for a long time between those two. If I'm going to go with this one, Magneto has his. I know his powers beyond the control of magnetism, but Darth Vader also has the Force. So that right there is going to be a huge power play. I know more about Magneto than I do Darth Vader, so I'm going to take a chance on this one. I'm going to say Magneto, but let's find out. That's really loud in my goddamn ears. And put that goddamn thing back in 1080. Kind of a longer video, 3.5 minutes.
For our weapons test. Fire when
Kindly excuse my interruption. That insignificant planet just so happens to be my home.
Oh, he's coming up as savior, huh? Yeah. Oh, here we go. He's bringing out that lightsaber.
Here we go!
And I apologize if the video might be a little laggy for any interactions like this, but hopefully it doesn't lag too bad.
you underestimate the power of the dark side.
Welcome to die.
No.
Release me.
I don't know, would you guys consider the Force to be as a psychic power? Or would you consider it to be something else? Because he wears that helmet to protect himself from Xavier. from telepathic
I
abilities.
wouldn't recognize mercy in the first place.
I don't think we've ever seen Darth Vader have this much maneuverability.
You cannot resist the master of magnetism.
I mean, all he has to really do is just crush his lightsaber.
You are most impressive.
What?
But not impressive enough.
Are you kidding me? I was for sure Magneto might have that one. I knew Darth Vader was strong. Damn. I guess he's stronger than an Omega 11 mutant. I mean, it's Darth Vader, so it's like some of the videos I was reading that Darth Vader was actually stronger than the Death Star, and they didn't actually do that, and the Vader that actually hated they even created that weapon. Damn. Alright, I guess Darth Vader won this one. Damn it. But you guys always see this video sometime later in the afternoon, so the fam ain't here, so I get to take advantage of a few things, household cleaning, all that crap. So, just been staying safe, healthy, and sanitized. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave comments below. What was your favorite Star Wars movie? Either it's the older ones or the newest ones, and what was your favorite X-Men movies? And make sure to check them all out. See you guys.